Smoky Valley Historical Association. One of the cultural treasures on the campus of Bethany College is the Birger Sandzén Memorial Gallery. Indeed, it is a treasure not only of the campus, but of Lindsborg and of this area in general. Today is May 30th, 1989, and Margaret Sandzén Greenough is going to take us on a little walking tour of some of the art treasures that are in the gallery. So first of all, Margaret, we'd like to start with a painting that you have here of your father, the artist Birger Sandzén. Can you tell us something about him and about the painting?
Well, I had him wear a robe because that's easier to paint than the suit.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, he was born in 1871, and he came to Lindsborg because he read a book about the college. Dr. Swenson had written it, and he read it in his father's library, so he thought he would like to come here for a while, and so at the age of 23 in 1894 he came here.
He came at the age of 23
Yes.
In 1894?
Yeah. And he was going to stay 2 years, and then he stayed the rest of his life. And taught, 52 years.
How many years?
52, and when he realized how long it had been, he said, "Oh dear," he said, "this is terrible, I better stop."
He retired in about 1946 then, was it? I believe? Around that time.
He died in 1954, and
do you remember about what time this painting was painted of your father?
I don't have a time of date there, do I? Guess not.
Yeah, 1947. 1947 is the date you have. And then the other portrait that you have in the corner is of your husband, Pelham Greenough.
Yes. And Pelham came here. He just came. His aunt was a friend of ours in Kansas City, and she said nephew was coming to hear the Messiah with her because she was such an enthusiast, and he was from Boston. And
now that was a relative of Pelham's?
That's his aunt, yes.
An aunt of Pelham's.
And so first time I ever saw Pelham, he was sitting in our house in a chair, and he said, "I've never heard anything like it." He says, "I've got to come again." So we always said the Hallelujah chorus was our theme song. So.
Yeah.
And he did come back, and he liked it so well, and he liked little Lindsborg, and so that was that.
And then for a while he worked as a curator for the college, didn't he?
Well, he helped to assemble the paintings and prints they had. And then he also worked in the library, worked very hard trying to get things in order there.
And then he was responsible for organizing the campaign to get the gallery built, right?
Goodness, yes. I didn't want to. But Pelham said, "If we don't, no one will." So he and Mother were together on that.
And you remember what year the gallery was dedicated, opened?
You think I'd know, and I don't. We must have it here someplace.
Yeah, we can check that later.
Right.
Now, if we can cut the tape for a while, we'll go into the next room.
Okay, now you can.
Well, my father became so fond. I know when he was first introduced to it, Japanese and Chinese art, and he met a man who had traveled in the Orient, became a good friend of ours, and he also had an introduction to one before that time even, and so he assembled quite a few beautiful Chinese paintings and Japanese art. So every other year we have an exhibition of Japanese art, and then every other year Chinese. So the one coming next is Japanese. We have a perfect, amazingly good
the Japanese
collection.
exhibit will be this year.
Yes. And then the next year, and we have one Chinese hanging. It's, I don't know, it's over 30 by 40 feet, about really beautiful.
That's largely red
yeah, with the boulevards and the store behind it. So those two exhibitions we always look forward to.
Yeah.
And so those are for the Japanese.
Yeah, these are Japanese. I don't know whether we can get a picture of these or not.
Well,
Can you move the camera?
It's fundamental.
I see.
It's water, air, and earth.
Yes.
But so I was almost brought up on, when I was 9 years old, I received a book of Japanese legends and had my mother pose for me that Japanese kimono I was given. I painted a watercolor. I don't know. It's just, and then this is a beautiful painting here too. Well, there's just a Buddha, and there's a Japanese death of Buddha. And all the little slips represent different elements and people.
Now, this art is always located in this office
Yes,
room.
right. And then these beautiful lion dogs. And then, so anyway, and this is my mother. She graduated from Bethany in piano.
And what was her maiden name, your mother?
L-E-K-S-E-L-L, Excel. L-E-K-S-E-L-L, Excel.
Lexell.
She came here to take lessons, and then she met Father. And so that was that.
Yeah. Well, Margaret is a very accomplished artist herself, and currently in the Greenough room there is an exhibit of Margaret's.
By a family here in town, and I was also always fascinated by brunettes. Dark eyes and black hair. I thought he was a beautiful little boy, so I painted his portrait.
And he has brown eyes, I see.
Yes. He was
Yeah, that's a very nice painting. Now the next one was.
That's slightly wild. I can't remember where I got him.
I thought you
It was
said.
either in Paris or New York.
Oh, either in New York or Paris.
Yeah.
Now, did you sketch him then first, or?
No, I painted him. He was sitting there. He was a model.
Oh. So you surely didn't do it in one sitting, did you?
Well, it didn't take too long. I might have had a morning doing it. Well, they would have several sittings, yes.
And next you have a couple of little children.
Well, they're so cute. They lived here in town, liner weavers. I thought the little boys were just wonderful.
Now, who are they?
Clarence and Linus Liner Weaver. And now they're very successful and good businessmen elsewhere.
Lina Weaver?
Yes. Lineweaver. And I also have portraits of their little sister. She's not hanging. And then the next girl is Bertha. And she helped us in Santa Fe. And
Help you in what?
well, housework.
In housework.
She came once a week and twice. No, I guess she came just about every day. But anyway, so the woman who owned the house made some slighting remark about Mexicans, and Father became so provoked because he loved Mexico. The Mexicans, he'd been there twice, and he spoke Spanish. And so he said, "We don't have to live here any longer, do we?" So then he announced to her that we were leaving. She said,
Yes.
wouldn't be in her house.
Now we'll move on to
And then
the.
that's Dr. Peelblad. He was our president. Now, Dr. Peelblad, when were you president? See, that's what I'm trying to find out. From 1904 up to 41.
1904 to 1941,
Yes.
Dr. Ernst Peelblad.
Yes, right. And then let's see.
Then
And the rest of my notes. Good night. Guess they're on the table.
you need to give some more notes?
I should. Well, anyway, then this is, I thought she was perfectly beautiful. So she came to our house to impose for me. And she's the grandmother of Charlotte.
You need to find some more notes, you can send it over.
Well, this is Mrs. Charlotte Ternson's grandmother.
Oh, Charlotte Ternston. Oh, she would be an early settler in the valley then.
I would think so. This is Mary Linderholm.
Oh, yes.
And she's beautiful, I thought. And then that's Leonard Runbeck, and they just about ran and owned the town at one time.
Can you say anything? Can you say anything more about Leonard Runbeck?
Well, he played football in Bethany in his younger days.
Was he one of the terrible Swedes?
He could have been. I'm not sure, but why not? I couldn't actually say, but he was terribly pleasant and one of our more solid
So he
citizens.
was, among other things, he was in the grocery business.
Yes. And he was just awfully pleasant. And then Emory was our president for, how many years was he president?
I don't know.
Of course, he was a Rhodes Scholar and brilliant person. We're very proud of him. Let's see. I don't have the dates there.
I think you have it in one of your papers. In this paper here, you have when he was president. Doesn't that state it? No, it doesn't. No, not in that paper. Okay. And then
Then the Hogwarts Rossi. Let's see. He 1915 to 1946. He conducted.
he was a conductor of the Messiah course from 1915 to 1946. 46.
I had it someplace. Let's see. I thought I had everything in control, but I don't. Excuse me. And then I have Pete Ellerson.
Now, who is the next man to Dr. Brasse?
Pete Ellerson. He was just a darling Swede here in town. And I was always wanting to paint him.
You got him out by a wheat field. Was he a farmer?
I just thought it was an appropriate background. I think he must have been sometime or other. And then, wait a minute, I have to see myself. This is Gus. Pete Ellerson and Gus. Just a minute, can I go across there?
Sure.
See, Gus. This is terrible. Oh, Holmes. Oh, he was a darling old Swede, and so I put him in a wheat field.
Well, he was a farmer probably too. Originally,
Maybe originally. I never did see him do very much. One or another. And then that's Roger Thorsenberg's grandfather. He was most active in town.
Roger Thorsenberg's grandfather?
Yes.
Alfred Nelson.
He's a marvelous man, too. Just
got an interesting expression on his face.
And then that's our minister of the Lutheran Church here, Swedish Lutheran Church for years and years, Alfred Bergin.
Alfred Bergin, yes.
And he came right to our house and posed for me right in my little studio there.
And he is largely responsible for recording a lot of the history of the area.
Yeah, that's true, I think, yes.
We probably would not know much about it if he had not done that.
That's so right. And then Oscar Terstein was a wonderful teacher here for many years. He came...
he was, when he was at Bethany, right?
Yeah, 1901 to
1901 to 55, and then he had retired in 55.
And then he was born in 1881, and then he died in 1968.
He was a good friend of Dr. Carl Millis, wasn't he? As well as your father was.
Yes.
Now we need to...
and then here's the darling. Oscar Milgren.
Oscar Milgren.
Yeah, he was another Swede here in town. And then this boy was a Bethany football player.
Oh.
He wasn't exactly a Swede.
No, Walter Nabhan. He looks like he might be, well,
whatever. He came from Chicago area, I think, or I don't know, but he wasn't local. And then this Myra Bigstaff taught art here for many years. She was a wonderful
She was an
teacher.
art teacher?
Yes.
Painting or?
Well, and school arts and crafts. She was.
Myra Biggerstaff.
Yes. She's married now. Good night. She married one of our teachers here.
And this is another portrait of Pelham. Do you have his statistics handy?
Well, he was born 1908, and then he died 1983.
1908 to 1983.
Yes. And he, I don't know, he'd been born in Boston, brought up there, and as I say, then they moved to Santa Barbara. And he came here and he liked it so well, and that was it.
Well, we were very fortunate that he came.
Oh, he was a wonderful person. He helped in the library so much.
Yes.
Yes.
He worked there in the library when I was in school here.
And then here's another dear old Swede, George Peterson.
Mm-hmm. Your style has changed a bit there, hasn't it? Your style of painting. And was that a more recent painting, do you think, than the other?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't remember?
And then this was a college girl, Wilma Glendenning.
Wilma Glendenning.
Mm-hmm. I thought she was so
very attractive
and pretty, so
mm-hmm.
I painted her.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is, oh, he was the curate of them all, Werner Johnson.
Werner Johnson.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He just couldn't have been nicer.
Do you know anything more about him? Was he a businessman in town, or?
No. He was living at the home when I knew him. No, I guess he still had his own little house.
Oh.
He's getting along.
Uh-huh.
And I remember he having trouble with his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to clean them.
Oh.
Oh, no, thank you, Missy Greenough. They'd be just as dirty again. So, I mean, and then this is one of our college students.
He was a college student. Lois Caldwell.
Yes. And then this, Olga Johnson.
Olga Johnson.
She was head of the charge of the Hutchinson, business college. I mean, she.
Oh, she was in the Hutchinson Business College.
That's right.
Oh.
She was sort of in charge of it. I don't know if that's the official name or not.
Well, did she live in later years in Lindsborg?
No,
Oh.
but she was. I think she was born either in Lindsborg or this area.
Uh-huh.
But she was a friend of the family, and
Yeah.
she came for visit, so I made her sit one time and paint her. And then I don't know where this little girl came from.
You painted her in New York, huh?
I don't know just where, but anyway.
You said an unknown New York model.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Louis Hockermail, who was a very gifted artist.
Uh-huh.
We had a beautiful exhibition of his work.
Yes.
And
he passed away several months ago,
yes.
didn't he? Uh-huh.
And he moved out to Seattle for a while.
He taught art there, didn't he?
Yes, I don't know just what his official work was.
And then he retired to Lindsborg.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then we will. We can go into another room. Do you need your chair to? Are you starting to shoot yet?
Yeah.
What about the fountain now?
It was a gift from Carl Millis, the Swedish sculptor.
A gift from Carl
Yes,
Mills.
and he used to come here and visit. He and his wife. Somehow they met mother and father. I think when father was in Sweden one time. And so he gave it to father and said he should keep it in his yard. And when we built this, we felt that he wouldn't care. So we fashioned the courtyard to do the background for the little Triton.
And these Oriental sculptures, are they?
They came from Pelham's family.
From Pelham's family. And they're Chinese.
They're Japanese.
They're Japanese.
Yeah, attendants to Buddha. And that's a temple purification bowl.
The temple purification bowl.
And then those tapestries they told us they were 17th century Medici tapestries.
17th century
Yeah.
tapestries. Are they Japanese?
No, Medici.
What?
Medici.
Medici.
Italian.
Oh, Italian. Italian. Yeah, they're priceless. Okay.
There they are, just hanging. We don't know what,
Now we can start in here.
I can tell you more about that if we read it, but we can. And then these are by Anna Hyde Huntington, the great American sculptress.
The dogs.
The greyhound.
Greyhound dogs.
And the other little poor ladies got here.
But the one on the wall is by
Rosemary Laughlin.
Rosemary Laughlin.
And then that's a reduction here.
This is a reproduction.
Reduction. by Augustus St. Gaudens.
Augustus St. Gaudens.
Yeah.
The Puritan, the bronze reduction.
And then it tells about that.
Yeah.
And it was this particular reduction of the Puritan was a gift from St. Gaudens to Elizabeth Bliss Perkins, direct descendant of Deacon Chapin and grandmother of Charles P. Greenough. So,
a gift of
Augustus St. Gaudens.
Uh-huh.
The big one is the reduction.
And then, well, because we're going to go see some of the prints, so we can start here.
That's the one you see first, though, when you come in.
Okay, okay. Are most of these Colorado paintings? Maybe you better come up here so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Margaret, if you come up here a little further.
Now, geographically, that's where we are. We went there every summer. And
You went where every summer?
Colorado.
Colorado.
And then later to Utah.
Uh,
But
and later to Utah.
Father fell in love with rocks, I think, when he was in college
Uh-huh.
or school, and was taking geology. And they didn't
He
have
was taking what?
geology.
Geology.
And they didn't have slides in those days.
Uh-huh.
So he said the teacher gave him big sheets of paper and brush and ink, and he drew the rock formations for the class. And I think that's maybe where he started getting so rock
I
motifs.
see. He first drew the illustrations for the class.
Yeah,
and
for
then
geology
for
class.
geology class. Uh-huh. And then he got later to painting them.
Yeah.
Did he have?
He was absolutely in love with rocks.
Mhm.
Just nothing makes him happy. It's a good rock house.
Uh-huh.
And this is Colorado, of course. I forget which.
Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know exactly. But they're all in the Colorado Springs area.
Mm. All of these.
This wall, yes. Cameron's
5
Hall.
of them there. I've read and heard it said that he was a painter of light. That he was interested in the patterns of light on things. And I
Yes.
think that shows up here.
Right.
What about these paintings on the far end?
Well, believe it or not, that middle one is from Kansas. He used to sit in the back seat of the car or the front and draw, sketch.
Uh-huh.
And so I never will forget that those horses were almost in Colorado, western Kansas.
Mhm.
And he saw them in the sort of hilly country there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we stopped.
And he's
he
got
just
some-
practically ran out to draw those horses and then made the painting later.
Didn't he have a chauffeur sometimes to drive the car?
Oh, yeah, we used to have a friend. Some of the college boys or different friends would drive.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
And
Then you-
what?
Then you have some buffalo. He has some buffalo in one of the paintings there.
Yeah, Yosemite there. He heard about the buffaloes there, so we had to make a special trip so we could get.
That's Yosemite
Okay.
Park. Uh-huh.
Yes, I think it is. What I put there anyway, but he was so excited when we saw those buffaloes. So the painting was a result. And then we were in Logan, Utah for 2 summers. He taught in summer school. And so this resulted our being in Logan, Utah.
The one to the left here.
Yes, the beautiful rocks and water.
Now if we
And
can,
then that little figure is by Carl Millis.
in the corner. Uh-huh. Now if we can go around and say something about these 3 paintings.
Just a minute.
But I think these 2 rock paintings are better than any other paintings.
Are they
How much
among
you
your
love the
favorites?
rock.
Are they among your favorites?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have most of them on my favorites.
Yeah.
Let's see what's this in one day we'll get acquainted with this. Oh yeah, and Oscar Torstein, a friend of ours, he collected art and paintings. And so some of these are owned by Oscar.
Oh.
And then he willed them to the gallery.
I see.
So this was in Oscar's apartment.
Oh.
And it's beautiful, yeah.
And then
Thorwald. Who is he?
Thorwald. That's a poem by
I know, I
Thorwald.
wasn't he was local enough.
Inspired
But
by
anyway,
the painting. He might have been a teacher at the professor at the college.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure, but it could be.
Mhm.
And anyway, so this painting was in Oscar's apartment. His pretty beautiful apartment. Paintings.
Yeah, he had a piano, grand piano too. What about these three paintings over here?
Oh, well. I'll never forget the central one as long as I live. It's from, oh goodness. What is that beautiful? Oh.
I think it's something about cathedral.
Bryce Canyon.
Oh, Bryce Canyon.
Yes. And we were with friends, and we didn't have a car in those days, so Father was with them.
And this is the Colorado.
And anyway, so Father just got so excited when he saw it. He went down in the canyon, and he was gone. And our hostess said to Mother, well, for all you know, she said, Birger might be lying at the bottom of the canyon with a broken leg. And she said, oh, nonsense, Birger wouldn't think of breaking his leg, because he'd done so much climbing. But anyway, we had a stack of drawings like that with color notes. And then, of course, I had to go lose them. So anyway, that's the result of that. We were there twice. He was there.
Now, he would first use what kind of material to sketch?
Just a pencil and a sketch.
But he wouldn't use any colors originally.
No,
like
but he
crayons.
wrote them down. Well, we have some crayons that were done on the spot, too. And then these are also Utah, the ones on either side. Again, that enormous love of straight nature, rocks, water, and trees.
The one on the right is of the Colorado River, and this, I believe, is Utah. The one on the left.
The one on the right, Colorado River?
That's what it said.
Isn't that in Utah, too?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it is.
What?
It is in Utah.
Is it in Utah? Oh, I see. Okay. Now, this one just says Utah, so I mean, that's the Colorado River, too, I guess. What about these three paintings here, Margaret?
Well, believe it or not, that one is Kansas.
The middle one?
Yes.
That's the Smoky Hill?
No.
No?
We've got this, Grandpa had this piece of land out there in Graham County.
Oh.
And anyway, it was limestone, a creek and water and hills. And I teased my father once, and I said, but we can't grow anything out here. And he said, don't say anything about our farm. He says, just remember we had the most beautiful limestone in Kansas. So that was
limestone cliffs. Huh?
Yes.
And would that be limestone over here?
Yeah, just the same farm, if you could call it a farm.
That would have been way out west.
Well, Graham County isn't too terribly
Graham
far.
County.
Hill City is the county seat. And then that, of course, is Beloved Mountains, pines at sunset.
Which mountain?
Mountains, the Beloved Mountains.
Yeah. That would have been in Colorado again, I
Yes.
think?
And then that's also on the farm. And then that fish is by Bruce Moore. He was a very talented Kansas.
The fish in the corner.
Yeah, Kansas sculptor. And then, well, that's Utah again, with the poplars. They have so many poplar trees in Utah. And he loved it when you'd have the remains of the sunset and the beginning of the moon coming, a little crescent moon. So that was subject matter very dear to his heart.
Yeah, that's a lovely painting.
Yeah. And then this, believe it or not, the one to the left is our hills out here.
Oh.
And again, sunset. And then these giant cedars.
Those are cedars.
I bought those back. I couldn't stand not having that painting.
Cedars in the foothills, it says.
Yes. And that one has been exhibited a lot.
Now, do you want to say something about his prints that you have in the corridor here?
Okay.
You can just use the chair.
Well,
I can move, or you want to have it ahead of you?
I don't know. I'll hobble around. Out here in the country, cows in hilly pasture.
And what about these first, these buildings here, these two?
Well, that's just an old barn.
Well, this is an old church. That must have been in Sweden there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then Utah poplars.
Yeah.
That's the castle in Sweden. But these are hills out here. Where these,
the Smoky Hills?
just right out here in the country.
Yeah.
North of town.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm very fond of.
Mm-hmm.
The drawing of the cows there.
Mm-hmm. And here you have a pioneer.
And here's another old Swede.
1922, a pioneer, but you don't know who it was.
August Lundgren.
August Lundgren. Uh-huh.
And then this, he made this litho in Colorado Springs. His papa's been going out to Colorado Springs for just year after year after year. And he taught the Broadmoor Art Academy too.
He taught where?
At the Broadmoor Art Academy.
Broadmoor Art Academy in Colorado Springs.
Right,
Uh-huh.
for several years. But this is, he came where we stayed, Red Crags, and asked Papa if he would please
And this was
make a portrait of him. So that was the result.
a scout,
Yes.
an old scout.
He called himself the last of the scouts.
Would that be a so-called mountain man?
I don't know what he meant by scout, but Father said, well, all right, that's what you... I think that's a marvelous.
And then you have a couple of animals.
Well, this is from the Kansas City Zoo, so we gave him a... See, he taught 2 years at the Kansas City Art Institute ages and ages ago.
And he taught 2 years at the Kansas City Art Institute.
But long time ago.
Long time ago.
And
Was
he
that
used to have
before?
to take the train, and it got to be too much, so...
Was that before he taught at Bethany?
No. While he was teaching.
While he was teaching here.
And anyway, so that was from the
Uh-huh.
zoo there. And then, but these are the same old horses that he made a painting of
Uh-huh.
here in the country. And then this is Sweden again. And then more rocks and water. And then this giant cedars was had a picture in the Paris newspaper.
This was in the Paris newspaper?
Yeah, a Paris newspaper.
A picture of it?
Yeah, the reproduction.
Oh, that was 1922.
And anyway, I had Father send about 16 or 17 of his lithographs and for the spring salon, and every one was accepted. And then for the autumn salon, I had them send a whole group of woodcuts and linoleum cuts. They were all accepted. And then I love these, again, the sheer rocks and water.
Yes, you can tell he loved the rocks.
Goodness, did he ever.
Now, here you have
the old mill.
Old mill
at Lindsborg. Did you get the rocks here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this?
Yep.
And then he had a friend who had an owl, so we drew him in 3 different positions.
Uh-huh.
And then again, just the sheer mountain, Great Day in the mountains. And then this, believe it or not, was a little pool of water just about 2 miles from town.
Oh.
He used to hike out there.
Mm-hmm.
He thought it was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody gave us those white trumpet flowers. So we made that.
Now, this next one was from Mexico, or?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The Temple of Quetzalcoatl.
Yes.
I think that's a pretty marvelous litho.
Margaret, do you want to say something about his early paintings in here?
Yes, but do you want to see these
Yeah, we can take
still lives?
some of the flowers, yes.
These still lives are very basic and
Yeah, these are his still lives.
and oh how he loved that.
That's beautiful. Are those cockscomb?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the little green vase he had and kimono of my mother's and something from the grocery store. Well, those were, of course, those. What are hedge apples, yeah. He used to go out in the country and gather hedge apples.
Did he?
Oh, yeah, he thought. And then that was still out of the community fair. He got a lot of vegetables and things. And then he loved cactus.
But we need to say something about his sunflowers. There's a sunflower painting over there. In the corner.
And then these little roses are from our yard.
Rambler roses. Okay. What are these yellow flowers here?
Chrysanthemums.
Oh, chrysanthemums, yes. And those look like zinnias.
Yes. And more grocery store.
Yes. That is that a cactus flower in the corner from the?
One friend of his grew a cactus in the tub here in town, but he gave it a New Mexico background.
And then
the other one, and one of them was actually from the desert, and I don't know which is which.
Okay.
I think that was actually.
Yeah. Now we can go in to see some of his earlier paintings.
Yes. Well, this little charmer right here, I bought back from a Swede. And Father had been told he should go in for portraiture because he could get likenesses so easily.
And that was painted in 1891.
Yes.
Rosa
He was 20 years old.
Bergoli.
Wait a minute, let him get a picture of that.
I've got a picture of it.
I love that little painting.
Yes, it is beautiful.
And then here we have some of his early paintings.
Wait a minute.
Can we go in an orderly manner so I don't have to look at the
Yeah,
camera?
why don't we just go around this way, and then he can follow with the camera easily.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he had put his note. I'm going to have that chair.
Just a minute, I'll get the chair for you.
He had to put a note of the Quadralism period.
Pointillism?
Quadralism or pointillism. I guess in English we say pointillism, right? And then with the short little brush strokes. And that again is limestone country out in.
Yes.
And then, but that one in there is interesting because he still had the palette, the colors from Sweden. I mean, the dark browns and blacks and then oranges, and there's that little sunset painting. It was the first one he painted about 12 miles from town. First one he painted when he came to this country.
The first one that he painted in this country?
Yes, right. And then he began to feel the lightness of the atmosphere here, and he felt that those colors just wouldn't do, so he heightened his palette and felt there were
got more light in it.
Blues. Yeah, right.
Now those bottom two, were they?
He did those when he was 19 years old in Sweden.
In
They're
Sweden.
little palette knife paintings.
Palette knife paintings.
And he was just 19 when he did them. It's the same spot.
And the next one was?
It's a little hill out here. That's local. These are his.
And that was an early painting.
Yes. That's a pointillism painting. Let me see what the date is that. And then, he loved the moon. My goodness, I love the moon. There's none of these little poplar trees in the moon. 1911, yes. And then this one's from 1910, right. And then that's Coronado Heights before they had all that
before they built the
business
building.
going on here. And then there again is out on the farm, believe it or not, limestone country.
In Graham County?
Yeah, right.
And another moon picture.
Yes.
And
then, that's a beautiful one there. I don't know just geographically where it is. Perfect sunset and rocks.
Sunset, yeah, and it doesn't identify where it is. Mountain sunset.
And that one, I just love that center one. I think it's really beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I had to buy that one back. And then the next one is the hills here and the little group of trees, sunset.
Yeah.
And then the next, of course, as anyone can see, is ocean and rocks and hills. Could be from California, I don't know just where.
And then
we've got old Graham County again and those rocks.
Those rock cliffs. And then some lilacs, I guess.
Yes. That big old blue vase he had in the studio.
And these are the chalk cliffs again. Were these all in Graham County, do you think?
No, I don't know just where those were. Then that little rock study's from Naples. He went there when he was young.
Naples?
Yes. He was in his 20s when he went there, I think.
Yeah, that was 1906.
Yeah. And again, that love of rocks.
Yes, I can certainly see that. farm sheds, 1912.
So that's this.
Now, we haven't seen any of his watercolors. Should we go to the watercolor
Yeah,
room?
come on. Let's go back on this.
You want to put the chair in front of you?
No, I'll get on. But now and then we have this canvas painting. We'll see a canvas painting on this one. That is awful, but I don't know what it is.
It's a beautiful building. I think it must have been built around 1955 or somewhere in there.
Now here we have, I told you how he was drawing all the time.
I don't know whether you can get those little pictures
Well, we
in.
can get it. Well, let's go in here then.
Let's go into watercolor.
There's a light that should be on there and it's out.
Well,
That's enough.
it's
What?
enough. We have enough light, he said.
I'm glad I saw this.
Now, maybe if you started right here, and then we'll go around the room. This right over here. Well, this is poppies.
Well, then this is his beloved Sentinel Rock.
It's in the Garden of the Gods.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
we lived about 10 minutes from there, practically in it, for many summers.
Oh, you lived in Colorado Springs during the summer.
Well, we went there almost every summer,
I see.
many years.
Uh-huh.
And we stayed at a place called Red Crags. It was
Red what?
Crags. It was the name of the house. Crags. C-R-A-G.
Red Crags. Uh-huh.
And it was just like this in the Garden of the Gods, and he was forever over there sketching and
Yeah. Uh-huh.
painting. And then this is, yes, sir, I'm just so disgusted with that light being out.
That's a hermit of Sugarloaf Mountain.
Right.
And then the next one again is another
Sunflower.
watercolor sunflower.
And then one of our old deserted houses here in the country.
Uh-huh.
He just had sort of a sentimental feeling towards him. That
That's an interesting
had-
painting. Yeah. I noticed one time when I was in the gallery that he had a painting of a farmstead up in the Blue Valley near Randolph.
yeah,
Maybe it was a
whatever that
print.
is.
Maybe it was a print. I
Well,
don't
it
know.
could be. We have a lot of things stored. And then those ocean things I think are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Would they have been done from the west coast or the east coast? Do you remember?
No, there's almost.
Maybe if I can take a look at it.
Get a date.
Well, that's Laguna Beach, California,
Yeah.
1916. And this is the breakers in Kulin, Sweden.
Cullen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And California again. And then you have more rocks on the north side.
Rock candy.
Well, they're beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Goodness.
And I suppose they're all Colorado, maybe. This looks like a mining camp.
Yes, an old deserted mine.
Yeah. No, it says Old Mill.
Well,
Eldora, well, it could be that, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Eldora, Colorado. But that's the way those shacks looked at the mining, at where the mines used to be. Now, these are three very early paintings.
yes, the middle one not early, but the two on either side.
Uh-huh.
And let's see. Of course, he exhibited with the Philadelphia Watercolor Club and had showed his work, and his watercolors were sort of exhibited a great deal.
He exhibited with the Philadelphia
Watercolor Club, I
Watercolor.
remember.
Uh-huh.
And
Well, then there was several watercolor societies he belonged to, didn't he? Also.
Well, that was Philadelphia.
Didn't he do something about organizing Kansas artists at one time?
Yeah.
Most of them date from 1915 to 39.
The New York Watercolor Club, and Mary was a member of the exhibit with the California Watercolor Society and the American
Watercolor Society.
He established the Prairie Watercolor Society here, which featured and circulated watercolors by Midwest artists. There are very few examples, my understanding, where paint and he preferred transparent watercolor, with the white being the white of the paper.
Yes. Now, I think the paintings, the prints here are too small to get on them.
No, we can get them on.
Can you get? Do you want to say something about these?
Well, he was forever drawing, which is sort of the basis for his art. And there's a wonderful sketch, I think. I was just done out in the country with pencil.
Yeah.
And then he used crayons sometimes, and these are.
Those are both crayon drawings.
Yeah, right. I think those two are just beautiful. And then the blue pencil.
Blue pencil
and then
drawing.
this again is Western Kansas, the Dry Creek. And then this little drawing was, look at that one of the rocks there.
That's Graham County again. All these two are Graham County.
And then he did that drawing. I brought it back with me from Sweden, who were there once. And
this is an old sea cap in 1891, charcoal drawing by Birger Sandzén.
I think that's a beautiful drawing.
Yeah, it is beautiful, yes.
Did you get that too? And these are more from Graham County.
They're all blue, most of them are blue or lead pencil drawings.
Blue pencil.
Graham County. Here's one in Colorado. And these are from his sketchbook.
Yes. But here, this wall is beautiful. These are charcoal drawings.
Are all of these charcoal drawings?
Yes, right. You're not getting this old chair in, are you?
No.
She may have gotten you in sometimes. But that's all right.
That again is a little puddle of water not far from town.
Charcoal.
It's a beautifully drawn.
Would that be a Kansas?
No.
No.
Out in the desert someplace.
Yeah.
But that middle one there, the perpendicular one, is from our hills out here.
Is it?
We used to have picnics there.
Oh, I see is that from the Bryce Canyon again, those spires? The second one from the end?
I don't know if it's Grand Canyon or Bryce, but whatever.
It doesn't say. But then he's got I guess that's a lone tree up here. I don't want to get on it. We haven't been in the next room. We ought to go in there.
But I just think it's a beautiful drawing and no messing around.
Right.
You just put things down. Someplace I have where all these are. Good enough.
No, there's nothing.
That has to be Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it looks that way.
You can up close. It's fun to see how you used it.
And here are two lone trees.
Yes.
That's okay. No.
Now we'll go into this.
Here's
Who is this?
Noah Weddle.
Noah Weddle. What relation would he be to Don Weddle?
Well, he's Ramona Weddle's grandfather, so it might be Don Weddle's great uncle.
Yeah.
And then here we have, these lights aren't good in this room. It makes me so provoked.
Let me get in here first.
But on that way that I have to straighten this painting. Tell me when it looks straight. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
Well, that was the first house Wait a minute.
Now, where is that?
Just out in the country, not very far. The old homestead.
The old homestead, but you don't know
Well, just,
who it belonged to.
I used to know, I'm sorry. Is that still crooked? It is.
No, I don't think that it is.
Maybe I'm the one who's crooked. That's for sure. There. And then here's old August Lundgren.
Who?
August Lundgren.
August Lundgren.
Old Swede. And then, he was a darling. So what's his name? Oh, good night. Can you go and see his
I'll
name?
go see. Pete Ellerson.
He always wore that old hat. And then I love that painting there, the middle one. Can you get a picture of it? The light too bad.
No, that's all right.
See, all he has to do is push the lights back onto the painting instead of on the. He's got the light above it. He's to lower this.
And that's the Temple of the Great Spirit. Temple of the Great Spirit.
Well, I love that one. Just pure.
Now, the portrait is of Velma Berggren. Who is she?
Well, she was a Lindsborg girl and went to Bethany. And her father was a tailor here.
Oh, her father was the tailor. Then she would have been a relative of Don Weddell, too. Or not. No, maybe not. But I know he was somewhat related to, through his mother's side, to the Bergens, I believe. Well.
Yes. And then more peonies. They're crooked too. Good night. Is it me or are they actually crooked? They are a little crooked, aren't they?
Well, I can't. Maybe I'll just go slightly a little bit.
There's that better?
That's better. That's better.
Beloved peonies.
Yeah.
And he liked the combination when you'd have a moon and still have the remains of the sunset and the autumn colors there. I bought that painting back. I couldn't resist it.
And the next portrait is of you.
Yeah, ages ago.
That's
and then here's Per Håkan Svensson, and he was a friend of ours.
And the larger painting is of Frank Thompson.
All right.
Frank Thompson.
And then there's the farm again. You can see we didn't exactly get a lot of wheat. But this one I love. If you could get one of this for me, I would certainly appreciate it. This little portrait here. Maybe the light's not good enough, though.
That's all right.
And this is another portrait of you.
Yeah.
By your father.
It was a terrible medicine. Most of my hair.
Shall we move on? I think we're about finished now.
Okay.
You're probably very tired.
No, it's been most pleasant. So this is our regular collection.
Well, I think he has the other artists up here yet still.
Yeah. It had a lot of poor and
Yeah. Yeah, we've been at it for about an hour now, haven't we? I think maybe that'll be all that we'll need. Unless you want to say something more?
I don't know. Do you want to ask anything more? Well, I mean, instead of to stay 2 years and then he stayed the rest of his life. And then
What do you have about Stockholm here?
Well, see, he went to you remember, the Artist League. He was in Anders Zorn School.
In the Anders Zorn School?
Yeah. And Richard, 2 years under Anders Zorn and Richard Berg.
2 years under Anders Zorn and Richard
Berg. And Richard Berg was a
Berg.
it was Andersdorf school, but Papa was studying. He was interested in portraits then.
With Richard Berg.
Yeah, right. And then a year in Paris.
Then a year in Paris.
At the School of Armagnac.
Mm-hmm.
And he came to Lindsborg. He was going to stay a year or two, and then he stayed the rest of his life. And he read about Bethany in a book in his father's library.
Oh.
That's how he learned.
In his father's library.
Yeah, right. Because my grandfather he sort of followed Swedish developments in this country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then he read about Carl Swenson and asked if he could use a young painter who could also sing tenor and teach French.
Oh.
And taught French and Spanish for I don't know how many years.
He taught French and Spanish also.
Goodness.
In addition to the painting, and he sang tenor as a soloist in the Messiah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it was 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He tells about this big soprano, just, and they were on a platform like this, and one leg of the chair was over the side. And he said he hung on to it for dear life till she. I think it's too bad he didn't let her go. They'd still be talking about it, you know. That really would have been something. And
he kept an accident from happening.
And he just loved Lindsborg. He really, when he used to exhibit more in New York and Chicago, the director of Chicago Art Institute even came out here and wanted him to go on back to Chicago. He thought a city was such a waste of time and energy getting to and from places.
Yes.
So, no, he loved little Lindsborg. Well, it is true.
Yes.
Here you can just walk and take it easy, not have to. And
his studio was over on the block west of here,
you're
right?
right. But it's been so changed, and the house used to be the same color as the studio, and then they went and put that white chunk on it. Stockholm became so I became an early member of the Artist League in Stockholm 2 years there. Well, I was told all that.
Yeah.
Well, he felt, and when he came here, as I say, he felt nature was strong in structure but light in color.
He said what of nature?
Strong in structure out here, but light in color. He felt that just a difference between the light atmosphere here and the heavy atmosphere back in Sweden.
The nature was strong and structurally, but then light in color.
Yeah, right.
Therefore, he emphasized the light, I suppose. And then his love of rocks would explain that.
And not the blacks and browns of some of his paintings in Sweden. Oh, I have a peach of one of those very big, large. Well, he did it in France, forest painting with the browns and the blacks and everything. But it's a beautiful painting. Which sometime I'll show it to you.
Yes. Well, we certainly do thank you, Margaret, for this wonderful little tour that you've taken us on today.
Talks too much. Can't stand it because it talks too much. I hate you because it talks too much. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, now we'll have to lock up, I guess.
And just get the
Turn the
way
lights
down
out.
here.